I look at this as my office, right? And they would leave, and they would come right here and lean up and do their number.
This is the boosted board Stealth.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Check out these clouds. YouTube is probably the partner that I would identify as the first 368 partner by default. So much of what I'm doing at 368, it relies entirely on YouTube. But when I think of what we could be doing in the technology space, I think of you and what you've done in Reddit.
Well,
That we want to do at 368 is figure out a scalable way to discover and then help enable, promote small YouTubers.
yes.
But I look at what Reddit does, which is takes the entirety of the internet and then finds what's most interesting and bubbles it to the top.
Yeah, man.
And I wonder, is there a way to do that with creators on YouTube?
Y Combinator, they liked us enough to give us $12,000 and say, just work for 3 months on your idea. Like that guidance, it was invaluable. And so when I see what you want to do here, I'm thinking like, now is the time where there's this generation of creators who've come up watching you who want to create their own like Casey Neistat enterprise, but the tools, the fundamentals, all those things are still so nascent. Like you can be that Y Combinator for them, for a whole generation of Reddits and Airbnbs of creators. My agenda here is I have plenty of friends like watching the internet for the last 13 years grow on Reddit. I got to know a lot of creators, especially webcomic artists, because they were able to build a following without ever having to be in a newspaper.
Right.
So then I see you come up and say, I want to create this factory to help a generation learn how to make and create, and it needs to happen. That education, you're not gonna get it at Stanford.
Y Combinator is.
They basically take the raw talent of a few founders with an idea and a little bit of traction and say, this is good, here's money, give us a little bit of stock, and in exchange, we're gonna add you to this network of other creators or other founders like you who are gonna give you advice and support and camaraderie. And I think that's where, if you have a real great community and you already know how to build community. And the strength of a community, especially a tight-knit community of creators, is people are gonna be sharing things and finding empathy and support from one another, because no one else can relate to them in this world. Like you said, everyone's still figuring it out.
Everyone's so new.
And that camaraderie is going to bring support and sort of they're going to be able to share notes on all the things that they experience together, and it's going to make them all better.
Alexis, thank you for your valuable input. I'll be calling on you a lot in the future.
Back to work!